Is it possible to go bezel-less on a budget? Watch this Elephone S8 quick review and find out. Last year I unboxed and reviewed the P8 model of the same Chinese company, and it wasn't bad at all for the price you pay. Elephone S8 is something completely different. It's more premium than the P8 and it costs a tad more. Transparent TPU case is included in the box, alongside his headphone adapter and the USB cable. Also, there is this charger, a booklet and a SIM tray too. You also get a pre-installed display protector. The phone itself is kinda like a block of glass with the aluminum frame. Right side is where the volume button sits, and this texture power button that resembles Huawei P10's button with its red accent. Dual SIM trays on the left. Single speaker is on the bottom next to the Type-C port, which is a surprise for me. But unfortunately, headphone jack is gone, and that's why you get this adapter. A single camera, a flash, and the logo are on the glass back of the phone, or at least I think it's glass. Top bezel is minimal and the earpiece is almost unnoticeable. The bottom is where you can find a fingerprint scanner and the front camera. This phone is running clean Android 7.1.1, which is bloatware and lag-free. The S8 has 4GB of RAM and Deca-core CPU. The fingerprint scanner is not the fastest in the world, but it gets the job done. And this beautiful 6-inch screen with 2K resolution features mirror vision and clear motion technology. It's a real joy to watch videos and actually use the entire real estate of the screen, since this is 16:9 ratio, and that's why the phone is a bit wider than we are used to these days. The speaker is solid at best, but I didn't expect much in this price range. With all the RAM and 10-core processor, you might think this phone is a true performing beast, but it really isn't, and the benchmarks make that pretty obvious. It has half the score of the S8, Samsung Galaxy S8, even though it should at least on paper be better. But don't get me wrong, the phone performs really well. You can even play most of the games without problems. The camera is an old Sony's Exmor 21-megapixel f2.0 sensor, which performs okay in good light conditions, but it really isn't up to par with 2017 smartphones. Photos are decent with lifelike colors. The front camera is on the bottom of the phone, so you need to rotate it, which is clearly stated when you switch to the selfie cam. Selfies are okay, and with a bit of Photoshop, they're good enough for sharing on social media. A large 4000 mAh battery should provide at least 2 days of use, but that big screen and not so optimized CPU draw a lot of energy, so full day of use is more likely scenario. Well, at the end, that screen and the price are two major selling points for this device. If you're on a tight budget, this is one good option for your new smartphone. Tell me what you think in the comments and see you soon!